I've never in my life seen a player quit on his team the way Deshaun Watson did on Sunday. Welcome back. If you like sports and this channel are listening to this on TikTok, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button as well. Cleveland's offense was largely non-functional on Sunday. They've quit. Okay? I mean, it's quite obvious. Let's call it for what it is. They've quit. The quarterback quit. The receivers quit. The defensive players quit. Well, they are, showing a bit more effort, the defense that is. But to me, the whole damn offense quit. Everybody has turned their backs on Deshaun Watson. I just would like to know who's going to lose the locker room, because this is not a good sign. Somebody is about to lose their job because this is a disaster. Seems like nobody likes playing with Deshaun Watson. You know what? Nobody is on the same page. Every time you look at them on offense, everybody looks lost. Kevin Stefanski doesn't know what he wants to do with himself or this offense. They don't know what play they want to run. And see, that's another thing. They don't have a clue of what play they want to run. I don't think anybody knows what they're doing. They don't know what they want to run. From play to play, from down to down, from week to week, it's egregious. It's awfully bad. They don't know what offense they want to run. The defense is trying to make up for an offense that can't score points. The defense knows there's no margin for error. Deshaun Watson needs to go. He needs to go. Take Ken Dorsey with you as well. And as far as I'm concerned, the front office needs to be cleared as well. It's time to clean house in Cleveland. Because right now, Cleveland ain't rocking. Last year, the coach won with 3 different quarterbacks. It's definitely a Deshaun problem. It definitely is. I'm looking at him, and I'm also pointing the finger at the offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. Stefanski looks like he's ready to throw in the towel and walk off the field the same way his quarterback did on Sunday. I mean, wasn't that awful? This dude ought to be ashamed of himself. What an utterly disgusting thing to do, to turn your back on your teammates. What is wrong with you? Just walk off the field basically telling your teammates to go F themselves? The Browns are an embarrassment to the sport and the city, and Watson is a poor excuse of a quarterback who doesn't need to be anywhere near a football field. He's not a leader. You should have kept Joe Flacco around, a proven winner and a great leader. Even if he doesn't play, he would have been a great asset. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that Deshaun has lost the locker room. And after quitting on a 4th and short, he just walked off, and the coach wasn't happy. Man, Kevin Stefanski was livid. Did you see his face? I looked at the clips. I looked at the clip, and I was like, man, this dude is hot right now. He could have literally walked over to Deshaun Watson and popped him in his face. I mean, that's how disgusted he was. More than anything, he probably was embarrassed too, and in shock. I'm sure a lot of people in Cleveland, like myself, were in a state of shock to see Watson just walk off the field the way he did. You just gave up on your team. You quit. You quit. And the Browns have the audacity to let this man play next Sunday. The Browns aren't benching Deshaun Watson. At least that is what Kevin Stefanski is saying publicly. I would have benched his ass after this. You do something like that? You quit on this team? What does that tell me? That you don't have the desire to play. That you don't care. So if you don't care, why should I care? Why should I have you as my starting quarterback? Why would I let you be my starting quarterback if you did what you just did on Sunday? That is awful. That is awful. That's not what a leader does. And there was a moment in the 3rd quarter where Stefanski, even if he is publicly supporting Watson like he is, he clearly grew frustrated with his struggling quarterback. You know, and then when the Browns had possession on a 4th and goal with 12:15 left on the clock, and with 15 seconds still remaining on the play clock, Watson instead decided to walk towards Stefanski on the sideline. You know, and as a result, Cleveland took a delay of game instead of going for it as Stefanski planned. You know, that's my dog upstairs. If you guys hear in the background, that's our dog. Excuse me. But terrible. Just terrible. And this sums up the kind of year it has been for the Cleveland Browns. It's been that type of year. But Deshaun Watson was never that guy. And I'm now starting to believe that this is the worst trade in NFL history. Call it whatever you want. It is the worst trade in NFL history. It's got to be the worst trade in NFL history. Because you traded for him and you gave this man all this money. You invested in him. And he has not worked out the way you wanted him to. Like, he has not been a franchise quarterback. And he is not a franchise quarterback. He is a bust. A total bust is what he is. And it showed on Sunday. And if I'm the Browns, I'm starting Jameson Winston. I'm naming him my starting quarterback. If I'm Kevin Stefanski, I'm saying no. You're not playing next week. You're sitting your ass on the bench, and I'm going to go with Jameson Winston to be my starting quarterback. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Thank you guys for checking out the content. Thank you guys for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this stuff, if you guys like sports like I do, then do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk very soon. I'm out of here now. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.